Well, darn, the notification went away. Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the Doomed Rat's Nest. I had a notification over there for this database entry. I just printed a new dupe, and I've officially run out of unique blueprints. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Yeah, here's where we are at on the tree planet. The tree has eaten a couple of critters. I got it blocked in so my dupes don't get eaten. This, just about to become active. You see there's a little bit of resin in there. So we now actually have isoresin. 3 kilos. We don't have a whole lot of isoresin, but we do have it. Now what I can't remember, because it's been so long since I've needed insulation, and that's a lot of nuclear fallout. Insulation requires abyssite, isoresin, and reed fiber. Okay. I couldn't remember if it needed petroleum. The point is I can make insulation over here. I have the power. There seems like a perfectly fine place. Oh, I keep running out of material. I am crashing the game. Yeah, sedimentary rock will work. And perfect. I'm also working on building the ranches. As you can see, I don't have any suit docks. I'm going to put those in to get down into the magma area. Probably over here. I just wanted to get stuff cleaned up and get the food made first, but I tried to save it that database entry and apparently it went away. But I can replant you and get more reed fiber to make insulation with. As we're waiting for this to be active, my rover made it to cycle 1099. At the end of cycle 1099, it finally updated and stopped working. That was an amazing rover. I can't believe it went that long. Yeah, now we got a water tank going in, put in some natural tiles and get some arbor acorns over here. I like the fact that the hot polluted oxygen vent is in with the bathroom. Seemed like a good place for it. Oh, natural tiles are made, and I should have gotten some arbor acorns. Maybe I shipped them already? Yes, they're right there. Alright, now I need some cuddle pip eggs. Back over here. And we'll just say 4. Oh, that means I'm gonna need something to ship with it. Eggs weigh 2 kilos each. Oh, because the eggs are over here. And they weigh 2 kilos. Okay. So 4. Cuddle pip. 8, so I need 92 basic red pills. And then this will automatically shoot. Alright, let's see how well this works. If I take cuddle pip eggs out, medicine out, perfect. I was worried that that 0.92 extra might cause me issues. And seed, arbor acorn. Perfect, and you. I forgot, this takes 15 kilos. I'm up to 4. Yeah, we're gonna need some food. And here's something I learned. There's a graph over here on the left-hand side. I thought that's how full this thing was. That's how many payloads. I don't know what the limit is for this, but we are up over 100 kilos of natural gas in here. I thought this had a limit to how much it could store, but we're not there yet and we're over 100. Alright, so you now have the arbor acorns. And now I want critter eggs. Cuddle pip. And this is about to go off. Alright, now I'm pretty sure tungsten volcanoes are still decent enough to deal with. The source of water on my planet right now is I'm pumping the polluted water in and cooking it. Yeah, as long as it doesn't make a tile of sand, I should be fine. Do I even see the tungsten in there? That tungsten really cooling off that fast? Yeah, I mean, look at... That really was tungsten cooling off very fast. Ooh, and the cuddle pip eggs are here. Wait for them to hatch. And hopefully by that point my newest stoop will have skilled up to ranching. And while I wait for cuddle pips to hatch and plant, I can start to make the food prep area. It should be just pretty darn simple. I'll just fill it up with hydrogen. Now this is coming along well, and this is just about to erupt again. My only real concern is if it turns into a solid tile of sand, but that doesn't seem to be happening, even when I'm dumping polluted water in directly. Yeah, we're dumping 10 kilos at a time in right now. And we're good. Alright, seal this in, and we want a bit of supercoolant once that gets sealed. So let's see, if I do this right, you dump a little bit, I drop you, disconnect you. Now if I mop here, that blob should stay. And mop all of this. Nope, I don't want you to fall in the pump. And perfect, that looked like that worked. You're back. So now we have a little blob of supercoolant right there acting as the airlock. Now we just need power. We got some hydrogen going into the loop. And we're pumping out the gases. Oh, with that, the food storage area is full. Now we just gotta wait for it to cool down, which is gonna take quite a bit of time. But it's getting there. So the idea is an unpowered fridge can keep food cold. If you provide power to it, it will warm the food up, which is all sorts of dumb. And then we want this conveyor to be there. And give it some power. So any extra food will go into that loader and get dumped onto the tree. That is the idea, and then you, I want to deconstruct. I'm also going to try to ship over my extra meal lice and use that to help feed the tree. Now over here, nope, not that. I need some Atmos soup docks. I'm just slowly digging down where I know I'm not going to hit hot abyssalite in order to lower the water level. I do that. That, and then hopefully my dupes will stop running through water. Yeah, we are going to need some triage carts. Dupes are getting a little scalded standing on top of the hot abyssalite. Really wish they would do that one first. Now that stuff is hot. But I should just be able to dump the abyssalite over that way and then not worry about it. And then I should be able to put some supercoolant in and seal it up. Oh, looks like someone just missed it. Someone was walking across here and dropped some berry sludge in there and the tree ate it. Now you are... Oh, can you... Yeah, you... Never mind. I thought I could do meal lice in there, but I can't. Theoretically, you grab meal lice and you get tossed in here. Because I've been seeing food has been blah, blah, blah. How much is in there? Wow, 4 tons. You know, these keep producing meal ice, but my Drecos aren't eating it that fast. And I've also got plenty of other meat in here. You know what I can also do? I can also do all of my extra bristleberry. Alright, let's set up some shipping on this side. Oh, I think as soon as my dupes get healed, we can get the liquid put in there. We've got shipping almost done over here, and we're shipping over some extra food. So I can start actually making iso resin. Yep, we got some meal lice, we've got some bristleberry. The tree is eating away finally. We'll probably ship over some extra food from the other planets. And we got 1 pipsqueak, cuddle pipsqueak. How much do you need to eat? Oh, we've already got some resin over here. Perfect. Now as you go off and you heat up, then we are making progress. Speaking of extra food, it looks like I finally used up all the slime and my mushroom farm is done. And we've got 2.6 million calories out of it. So can I do... Does that copy? Yes, it does. Just to get rid of the red symbol, because I don't need it. That's a mod suppress current, just turns off the red message. Like here, I can do that, and that goes away. Super handy for getting rid of the annoying red bit. These guys are hurt. Not too much. So we need some suits, we need some air. And it looks like the water level's just about down. We can do that. And you... Polluted water. Well, I have shipped over all of my extra bristleberry, and I want to stop doing that, and now we'll do barbecue. Reason being is if I keep shipping over all my bristleberry, then I won't make any more berry sludge. I'm really surprised my barbecue numbers never really exploded over here. I mean, I've cranked up the numbers of kettle pips like there should be an absolute monster of critter eggs in there, and yet I've never really gotten that flood. How are you doing? You've got 4 million calories of barbecue, so I didn't make this room big enough for automation. I might expand this room and... No, I can't even fit a fridge in there. I don't know, we'll have to think about it, see if I can't ship extra food from here. Yeah, and you're starting to make barbecue. Look at all of those kettle pips. Sure, you can have another pipsqueak. That's not what I wanted to click on. Look at that. We have our first piece of insulation. This is going to take a while. So my next big project is, with insulation, we can go back to the magma planet. I got sent a design on taming the niobium volcano. But in order to do that, we're going to need a lot of resin. Well, this ought to be a big mess. We had water, resin, and polluted water. Oh, there is some glass in there. Okay, that tungsten comes down in temperature pretty quick. I was just worried because you can melt iso resin at 200 degrees. But it seems like everything's keeping up with it. It's been a while since I fed the tree. I'm assuming they've slowed down how fast it eats, because like there's still bristleberry there and it's no longer chunking through in the hundreds. Yeah, maybe they slowed down how fast it eats. But we're getting plenty of resin out of it. We can make one piece of pipe so far. But now that you have air in the suits, I can start digging down. Nope, wrong thing, stations. Can't remember if this works or if I have to back this up one. Well, looks like we're good. I'm probably going to move this so I can dump all the abyssalite right there. I'm just glad I thought of that. Luckily, that one's a vacuum. Yet there is a bit of oxygen in there. And it's milligrams, which means it's probably enough. So I took out the pump here, and I need to put the pump back in just in case I break through that. One of those you don't expect it, but it's very important to be able to pump that stuff out. Alright, one of my pips grew up. These other ones should be... yeah, incubation 50. Yeah, these are all at like 50, but this one can now hug that egg, which is good. I thought I had to hug them in an incubator. Ah, arbor tree grown. Alright, we can start moving you around. Ooh, do I have skills? Oh, that's a lot of dupes. Yes, we are up to ranching. Perfect. And you're eating away. So yeah, we'll get some hugs, we'll get the trees planted, we'll move the cuddle pip down and down. Yep, and now I should be able to auto-wrangle my cuddle pip down to here and plant the next 3 trees. Not sure how many trees I need. We'll see what happens. Yeah, get them all planted, then I can put arbor acorns down here. Alright, the game is getting very laggy. The cuddle pip just now fell. It's been quite some time. But 3 trees are planted. Can build you. And we'll get some hugs in on those eggs. Meantime, I can start to dig... oh, this is going to be rough. I want to start getting the magma level down, and there's just no good way of doing it. We're going to get some scalded dupes. Oh, we got... yeah, this happens. As soon as the fridge touches the nuclear waste, then it all falls apart. So let's mop up a whole bunch of nuclear waste. Well, that's too bad. I'm not sure there's anything I can do about that. A little bit of isoresin melted into naphtha. But I guess it's just gonna sit there. There's nothing I can do about it. And I guess I just slowly work my way down into this obsidian and try and dig it out. We should be moving the pip down to here soon. Oh, you know what I need to do? God, the game is getting laggy. And where's Lindsay? Oh, Camille. That's why I'm looking for the wrong name. And Ranger. And how long can a cuddle pip float in the air before they fall to the ground? There they go. I mean, I guess getting trust is like being hugged. Yeah, and we're just going to slowly scald the dupes. But this pip hatching first has worked out great because we've gotten to plant the trees before the other ones even hatch. I'm just going to have a think about this. Ideally what I do is there's enough room in here. I'm trying to figure out how I can fit a steam room in. I think because this is a vacuum, I'm going to build this area up so that I can start to dump magma. It's all just so very, very tight. What I want to do is I want to pump the magma or pitcher pump the magma up into a steam room in order to drop it down. I just don't have enough room for another steam room, and I don't want this one to get super hot. But we'll wait for another eruption. The tree is eating all the food. Some of it's going to go off before it eats it. I thought it would eat faster, but that is okay. There's really no way of me telling this to pick up the isoresin first. But whatever, if it gets the hot tungsten out of there, that should stop all this from melting too much. We've still only got that one little blob of naphtha. So anyway, we're gonna call that good. We are feeding the tree, we are making isoresin or insulation, and now I need to figure out how to get this magma level down. And thank you all very much for watching. I hope you all just have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.